Here's how you're going to potty train your stubborn dachshund. Number one, you're going to make sure that they're supervised at all times. You don't want to miss any accident. You want to be able to redirect them immediately when they have an accident. So for the times that you're not able to supervise them, put them in their crate. For me, it was easiest to keep Indy leashed to me. That way she was always really close to me and I was able to get to her as soon as she had an accident. Number two, you're going to set up a designated potty spot. I used a balcony potty system, but if you have a yard, then just use an area of your yard or an area outside of your apartment. By doing this, you're teaching your puppy that that's where they potty and not where they play. Going along with this, if you're taking them outside, you're going to always have them on a leash. That way you're able to keep them within that potty area and they're not going to be running around trying to play. They're going to be focused on actually pottying. This will also make it easy to give them a reward immediately after they potty. And that leads us into step 3. You're going to reward them every single time they go potty in their potty spot. For Indy, I used kibble instead of treats to keep her calories down. But another idea you can do, especially if your dog isn't food motivated, is to take them off the leash and let them play after they potty. And I treated pottying just as any other trick that I taught Indy. So I would use the command of potty and then yes with a reward once she pottied. And then number 4, you're gonna follow a potty schedule and or a routine. For me and Indy, it was easier to just kind of follow a routine. So after every time she woke up from her nap, I would take her outside, and then around 15 to 20 minutes after each meal, I would take her outside, and that worked really well for us. And then over time, I was able to kind of learn her own internal potty schedule. That way I wasn't having to take her out quite as frequently, and I kind of knew whenever she needed to go. And then of course, eventually, once they are fully potty trained, they'll know to just go to the door for wherever you go outside to go potty. And then lastly, for accidents, you're gonna redirect them as soon as they have an accident. Don't make a huge deal out of their accidents, don't make a fuss over it. Simply pick them up and redirect them as soon as they have an accident. This is also why it's super important to have them supervised at all times so that you're able to redirect them as soon as possible. Another thing for us that was really helpful is I pulled up all the rugs inside of my house. That way she wasn't tempted to go on any of them. Now, if you have carpet, then I recommend using an enzymatic cleaner. That way it gets all the smell out of it, so hopefully they won't be tempted to potty there again. And yeah, good luck potty training your pup.